Can't see where. Hope you're doing well. I'm gonna doodle around on some of the ones I still haven't finished totally. I can never know where to put this. Need to put it a little bit closer to me. That's let me crank around. Should have taped it down to a board. This table don't matter. There's a bigger black out here. Maybe I'll do that one in a little bit. Doesn't wanna. What you doing, Kikis? Finish this with a pretty flower one? Probably. I'm waiting for some phone calls, so if I end up muting it. What are you doing, little girl? Huh? What are you doing? It's pretty dark here because I'm sitting under the shade. I need something. Why is that scratching seems so loud to me? I don't want to put... It is dark. I wonder if I should move it. I could move it more in the sun. No, I probably will be in the sun. And I might just stand up and do it. Maybe leaning over the table would be good. Looking for white. Uh, Hi, Gray. I was almost gonna text you last night. I don't know if you're there. I fell asleep. I didn't feel good last night. Not a great morning. Beautiful morning. Hi. I didn't know anybody was here. Well, Mental Health Monday. I haven't done artwork in like 6 years since my eye surgeries and epilepsy. The other day I was painted. I'd started this one yesterday, but anyway. Good morning, how are you? You're not out doing chores? I always think of you on Saturday, of course. I don't know how long you have to stay. Do you want to see? Anyway, I thought I'd do pour painting first, but I ended up watercoloring. I got some great Japanese paint. Let me show you some of the... Anyway, since you said artwork, I'm lagging in my ear. Or not not text you. I don't know why I said text you. My head's all over. Put a comment on your page. And I was lagging, so if you did. Where's my... So, some of the chat showed up the other night and was giving me ideas. This was the second or third one I did. Don't know if you can see it. Started with squares. Can you see? Kind of look like ice keeps floating. I can't tell how much. Now it looks like fish and other stuff. I need to add some more stuff. Somebody wanted red and blue and black. I may not be finished with these. And then this was one I started on my own. Oh, remember? You were here because I was asking you about tulip poplar. Maybe if I've got a lot to do today, so maybe only a couple hours, but I still have to finish this one. Cool. I can't tell. I never know where to put the... when it's in the sun. Oh, that's my arms. So you're not out tending to the farm? Hope train. I should have brought some cardboard out here. Let me get something I can... paint on. Nice to see you. No wonder it moves. It's probably floating. I have my physical today. Oh, good. Maybe. I hope it comes out well for you. My physical, they called it wellness check. Basically was just still waiting for some specialists. They want to send me over to Emory. So I have my phone on, but so I may be having mental health days every day. Are you nervous at all? I don't know what colors I want to do. I'd like to do white more. Well, that explains why I see you. Are you gonna do art with me one day, Gray? Uh, Everybody go get yourself some crayons or some colored pencils. They had you do it for as kids. Maybe, who knows what the reason was, but maybe we need to all do it more. Might end up being too much white. I'll just keep going. I feel great except for back pain. That's still, back pain stinks because it's your core. I'm sorry. Have you ever heard of Bob and Brad? They're gonna be on tomorrow, I think, with some hands and wrists. The one guy died, Bob, but they have a great show, I think. And I know they have some exercises they recommended for back pain, or do you have some discs out or something? Like, no. This paper I have right here is making so much crinkle noise to me. Maybe it's just my hearing may be really off today and sensitive. How's the dogs and everything else? I always feel bad when I miss you in the mornings. That's like last night. I got sick, had a stream up, and then nobody was there, and I came in for a little bit and fell asleep in the recliner. I don't really like doing that one. I know I miss you a lot of times like that. Hopefully soon I'll find out why I used to stay up all the time. Where's that orange one I had? Oh, green. Last night I had them laid on the table so you didn't hear them crumbling all over. 4 back surgeries. Oh, maybe you've told me that before. No wonder you're back. Yikes. You must be sore a lot. Is that from you doing farming a lot? That must be very hard. Heading in now? Okay. All right, thanks for checking in. I really appreciate it. Was thinking about you. Bye. I can't hardly see my screen. I don't know how many other people are there. If there are people, let me make sure it's not black. It could be how I'm sitting in kind of the sun. No, I think I need sunglasses. Uh, so if there's anybody here, welcome. I can barely see the screen. See, I'm gonna block it again. 3 people. Maybe. Uh, Someone's up on the table with me. Who's that, Daphne? It's Daphne. What are you doing, Daphne girl? Oh, you gonna bite me? Huh? Michelle may be watching. Oh, now here comes Glory. Now she will want some attention. Won't you? You will. Which is okay, huh? Sweet girl. You're shaking the table bad enough that I shake. Glory, shaking the table. Are you? Maybe you're helping me. Mm. Mm. Hello. Let's see. Let me step in the thing. Hey. Hi. It's my mental health. Are you going to join me? Let's start Jane Oswich. Hi, girlfriend. I just start blabbing. Whoa, that's beautiful. Well, hadn't watercolored in like 10 years. Was going to do paint pouring. Anyway, these are good. This is all going to be my therapy, my mental health therapy. But Mondays are supposed to be mental health Mondays. And it wasn't the best to start. It was good. It's good. It's good. Anyway, I started this one the other night. I have many to finish that were group Inspired with Colors. I started this myself. Hi, how are you? I don't know what else I'm gonna do. You want to see it close? It's kind of a mess. I just they wanted me to add. It looked like a biology thing. Now they're saying underwater. I'm probably. Anyway, I don't know how I'm in the sun. In the shade, there's. I can't tell if it's doing it. Anyway, I have a bunch more to do still. Kind of shaky. Let me see where's the best place. Can't see my camera. So I'll be out here an hour or two. I'm waiting, like, it is, I took a screenshot of what they want me to call it. But, I think if I turn it this way, I wish I could see what I'm looking at. Kind of looks like a guy's head with it flowing, bubbles coming out of his. I don't know. I'll ask everybody what they think. Not that they'll answer. Anyway, how are you? I got a flower one I really want to finish, but there's no way. Ocean themed, kind of. So I've got another one too. So this one could be kind of like, coral reef. I wasn't sure about adding pink and then the orange. And then I was like, well, I may do a slight wash on top of it with kind of like glitter. But who knows underwater what things would look like. Anyway. I hope things are mostly well around there for you. It wasn't really necessarily going to be ocean themed. I think what I'm going to do, like one of the next times I come out is, plus that should be taped down to a board, it wouldn't move around. Start some backgrounds, because some of these they're still kind of wet, and then I'm working on them with paint pens and other stuff so things smudge. But that's okay with abstract. Like where this was a smudge. And then some of these white pens didn't do cross as well because of the black not being dry. It doesn't matter with abstract, but I started one because I used to do them sometimes more open or more colorful. This is one I started. The last one that I was working on the other night, stream went for about 12 hours, and I was working on this will be a fall one. Probably need another couple hours of work. So, and then I had another ocean. I see, well, yeah, because I drew this one kind of first. I drew this feather-like thing, and then this one, and I was like, well, those could be kind of with the little hairs, amoebas, or jellyfish. Yeah, when I post it, if I post it, everybody can let me know what they think. Are you the only one in here? I can't see. Very nice fall colors. Yeah, the leaves will, I'll do with some more green and brown so they look like they're drying up, and with some and the flowers will look like they're slightly drying too, shriveling. Maybe. I'm finding that I'm down to half my med. I was shaking before that. Where did I put that? Fine detail is might be a little harder. That's no problem. I dropped my container that had some stuff all on the ground and lost a big piece. I might have to go get some more coffee. Beautiful Flo, who's this? Sorry, I can't really see. Hi, Mark. Sorry I haven't seen anybody. If anybody came in last night, I wasn't feeling good. It was going to be a quiet stream, and then I was talking and fell asleep again. Thank you, Mark. I'm going to try to embellish some more. I was going to do just like a regular, like Zentangle, if people know what that is, kind of doodle with just pen and art, black pen and pencil, maybe charcoals. It's Mental Health Monday, everybody. Hi, Cinnamon. We don't get much fall colors here. And here we were 5 inches behind in rain for a month or two. Hi, Cinnamon. Hope you're doing well. Gray is still around in Mark. Hi. Gray is at the doctor's, I guess. He said he's waiting to go in, so oh, there's my piece. I brought some of my broccoli out, and I flung it all over the ground. Who knows how much is. Of course I did. I probably will again. I should move it. Gray he is getting his physical. Or a physical. So he may check back after. I had been thinking about him because normally I see him. Hi, everyone. How are you doing, Mark? Gray's had, I can't remember what he said, 4 back fusions? 4 back surgeries and fusions. And he does farming here in Alabama. And then market. Anyway, I shouldn't mention everybody else's. Yeah, if you didn't know. Hope you're all doing good. I'm all stiff but waiting for calls, and I have so much stuff to do, so I can't go over a few hours. I don't know what else I want to do. I'm going to be doing a lot more to it, but I should. Who knows what? Sorry for coughing, you guys. Maybe I need it to be. Where's that orange at? Although I've already got orange right there. Brown. Oh, I haven't opened that one yet. That's the one. Recovering from a mini stroke. I remember. I didn't know if you wanted me to say or not. And you're young too, and having to go back to work. You love the blue? It wasn't going to have all the pink and orange. If I hold it up, there's going to be so much detail you won't be able. But yeah, I started with blue. It was going to be mainly, when I was first thinking about it, it was going to be blue and green, like shades of the ocean, and then maybe have, well, some black to outline it, but white and silver, something like that. And then with some of the things I drew, some of the crowd was like, oh, that looks like under a microscope. I started doing more, and then they were like, oh, it looks like it's underwater. So, oh, that's brown over there. I can't do that one brown. I do that one brown? That's got brown tea. I'm 56. You're laughing because you're 56? Cinnamon's right about the same age. I'm older, just not much. Well, some. I'm not a century older. Which that wouldn't matter if I was, I guess. Right? You know, those backup receiving wood might be a second load yet. Offloading in 20-ish. Well, that's good. You could come by. I want to do, what do I want to do on, I kind of like some of the open space, but I'm doing they'll all have more things. Well, I'm going to do it that way. Can you still see the page? I don't know if it's, where's my hand? Not that you need to see my, it's hard to see without. So next week or soon, everybody go buy yourself some crayons or something else. A little unsteady. I got a lot more to add. I'll just color them in now. Put it off camera. I'll finish them when I can see them even better. Coffee break, smoke break. Where do I keep putting this black one? Probably rolling off the table. I don't know. I mess about with acrylics. Somebody else was telling me that the day, I don't know if it, when the dark nights are here, always in the winter. Yeah, I used to do, I don't know when I'd do mine. More at night because I'd always be farming during the day. I do, that's what I was actually going to do. First was more like pour painting or abstract stuff. And then I decided to do this, whatever this is. I'd like to see them. Well, maybe they're probably on your page just like some of the other stuff like I haven't seen. Because I haven't made the time. Anyway, sorry, I'm blabbering. Thinking about them. I know that's fine line. You paint pen. And I had to get rid of that other. I'm using a leaf as my thing to try to take some pen. I can't see because of the sun. Is it windy to you guys? Because it's kind of windy. It's too, that looks terrible. I'll have to do something with that. Getting paint all over again. It's a horrible day in the UK. Rain on off all day. That's giving me Aboriginal vibes. Cool, I'm gonna paint. I mean, when I'm done, I want to post it and want to see what people think. Because you can't tell, but like some of these have 3 or 4 colors. But yeah, kind of tribal with the dark. And the areas, most of the areas that are dark will have something on them. Probably not all the circles. And who knows? I don't know what I'm doing. I'll sit down for a minute. I'm going to take a break. It's hard for me to read. I better put something on that. Is that Blackjack? I can't see. Hi, Blackjack. How you doing? That turned out to be beautiful. Yeah, definitely. What you say here? The wind, yes, but not bothering you. It's a horrible different case. Yeah, definitely worth posting. Well, I'm imperfect. The paintings will be imperfect. Like I said, with all the eye surgeries and epilepsy, I'm going to be doing abstract art, practicing at abstract art. So this is mental health therapy. I wasn't even going to stream or do nothing. I was just, uh, didn't wake up feeling great, having a great morning. So I'm hoping I get calls, but only be here a few hours. I may come back later. Hi, Susan. It turned out beautiful. Cheers. Good morning. Cheers. Oh, dinner. Okay. Sorry, I probably missed you. Bye, Mark. Cheers. Bye, bye, bye. I'm doing okay, Black. I'm doing great, Blackjack. Can I have a question to ask? Is it okay to say that? Uh, um, uh, well, it's okay to say it. If I don't know what if, but I was gonna say others may think you're not, but that would be always, so I won't say that. It's real. Uh, were you here the other night and to watch some of this and then say it looked like biopsy and then not biopsy. Um, well, it could be something under a microscope and then underwater. I'm glad you're doing good. I'm doing good. I just I have to. I need to try to squeeze in at least 4 to 6 hours. This never got this shed done. I want to put some shelves up, and I found those old kind of racks. Do you remember when when you could buy the? Do you remember when you could put up metal rails and screw them in? And then there was, yeah, that was me. Do you remember? I thought so. With those kind of racks, and then you could buy. They were about a foot. Because if I put a couple tables in there, I want to put some. I thought about those where you could adjust the racks, so it's not like really like pegboard, but you'd attach the railing, and then you could buy those shelves. So I must have some shelves somewhere, because I found like more than enough railing. I've got so many like industrial type of shelves that I used to eat up there, or that I'd even take to shows to set up, where they'd have several shelves for plants. Anyway, I'm so far behind. I'm blabbering. Hi, kitty. Hi, meow meow. So I think what I'm going to do one time is just do, because on a lot of these well, they've curled up some. I could still mount them with the other thing, but I need to tape them down. Have washi tape along the edge so it has a nice clean edge. But do the backgrounds. Do like 4 backgrounds. Them sit a little bit. And then 4 or 6, and then I can go back and start on one. I was going to come out here and just do black and white, like a pen on paper, to try to see how I could do some of the lines if I was trying to do them with circles. And you can tell they're already shaky, but I'm just not used to for camera having it sit in a certain way and being on camera. It is really useful to get the upset spot. Well, always years and years to do things I want. What I want and what I need and what I do is I have good intentions. I've just kind of quit. Um, I used to a lot of times say I'd like to do this, I'd like to do that. I need to give that up, and whatever happens is great. Right? But I was gonna do one where it was just circles. I have a compass, one of those that some people might have them, where they have a lot of circles or squares or triangles and do a bunch of them first. And not watercolor. And then try to see if I could make them look like beads. But it's so much fine detail. Like I used to do like mandalas and stuff. I know they have guides where you could do it for like stones, but I used to be able to do enough. I'm being critical. I don't know why I can't. Yes, Caesar, you need those tracks. Screw them to the wall in metal shelf brackets. That's what I found a bunch of the well, I shouldn't say a bunch, but enough of the rails for what I want. But I've got so much other important stuff I need to take care of and do that a lot. That then too, I'd really, especially if I'm going to be doing stuff, even now I don't have all the things I'd really like to use with on certain medias. And instead of keep tearing apart boxes and then retaping them and restacking them, stuff's getting smooth. Shelving would help so much, but maybe I should just break down and go buy some, a couple more 2x4s and plywood. Uh, Probably one sheet of plywood. Because it could just be 2x4s across to support it, but I don't think I'm going to put heavy stuff up. Heavy stuff. You don't want that paint to freeze. Oh, it's been out there for the last 3 years. Now, some of it wasn't. Some of my gessos and other stuff I may bring back in. Most of that stuff is inside. But that's because I put a healer. No, maybe. I wonder if I took all that stuff. I might have taken that stuff all out of this bedroom that's got it. I'll watch the weather close. I got 2 of the rooms somewhat full of stuff. And some of the one has just, that was a big part of where I'd make stuff. There was just a bunch of empty boxes in the middle, like stuff to go to e-waste. Television, computers, printers that all work. But there's one whole big bookshelf full of things, especially if I buy them like in gallons and then mix my own stuff. So yeah, thanks for reminding me. I probably will. Next week's gonna be in the like 45 sketch, huh? I'll be stuff like well, one of these broke, but like when I do stained glass, it depends which show. I wouldn't carry, if it was a day show, I wouldn't carry around stained glass. But like when I did Callaway Gardens, which is world famous resort type of thing, when I did garden show, and then a real elite one they had for members in December, um, uh, I'd take maybe 3 or 4 stained glass windows, along with stained glass stepping stones. And that was close enough that it's 4-day show, but with setting up, it was 5. But it would only be 45 minutes. So they were long days, like 16, but then I could come home and take care of everything, load up what I wanted to take back, or I usually had flyers because I grew so much stuff that, or pictures. I was really fortunate. I had a lot of customers over the years that would order stuff or follow me around because I couldn't. Some places I was known as the Rose Lady or the do an herb show, and they'd be like, "Where's your succulents?" or this